Taj-inspired copper enamel range from Baaya Design. This video is brought to you by the SMEtimes.com. Shibani Jain, founder CEO Baaya Design, was always inspired by the resplendent marble inlay work on the walls of the Taj Mahal. She and her team of designers took on the challenge to bring the rich colors seen in the inlay work into a totally different and equally rich craft, that of copper enameling. Earlier, the enameling process was seen in minute work, in jewelry. We decided to try and use a similar process to create a range of copper wall plates and lamps. This was also Baaya's attempt to revive a fading craft form native to Alibag, in Maharashtra. The craft was brought into the place by a Spanish artist named Andreu Villacis. This video is brought to you by the SMEtimes.com. The artisan follows a comprehensive process using glass powder colors and copper wire. This is a painstaking process and is a true test of the dexterity of artisans. Circular plates or bowls are created on a die to a precise depth. The wire work is fastened through an initial process called flex work. The base wire work is created in such a way as to support the intricate floral motif work. The wire work is pre-cut to create the motifs on a stencil. These completed designs are then placed and adhered to the copper surface by firing the entire piece at a temperature of 850 degrees Celsius. This is a tricky process as the wire designs tend to move until completely adhered. Once cooled, colored glass powder is applied to the surface using a paintbrush and the whole piece is refired to create the final enameled piece. It is cleaned with an acidic solution and then biffed. The final pieces show off the rich glass enamel colors and motifs. This video is brought to you by the SMEtimes.com. Mrs. Shibani Jain, who is a hands-on designer, gets a thrill at the thought of visiting workshops and getting involved in the actual conception of the product. Her keen eye for detail is what has sustained Baaya over the years and made it a treasured name in the interior design and crafts industry. Baaya is the first organization of its kind to truly work with grassroots artisans to uplift and sustain their livelihoods by generating a market for their skill. She forms a bond with each artisan, getting superlative results out of them. In the process, she helps them reach their potential through challenging design projects. She is not one to settle for half-finished products and expects the finest in product. The culmination of these efforts shines through in all aspects of the Baaya brand. You will be mesmerized by the complexity of the copper enamel and other ranges created by Baaya and Ms. Shibani Jain. The fluidity of thought is clear in each curve of copper wire and each bend of the flowers as they cautiously cling to the curved inner surface of the lamps. This video is brought to you by the SMEtimes.com. Quotes from Mrs. Shibani Jain: "For me, the lamps were the most challenging due to the technical difficulties of applying the copper enameling technique to a curved surface. This has never been attempted before, which is what made it all the more creatively satisfying. The plates reflect our meticulousness of design and process technique married with the free flow of creativity. This is the reason I adore creating products. Employing age-old heritage crafts adds a sense of pride to our work and helps preserve our age-old skills. This range is perfectly suited for living rooms, receptions and lobbies, conference rooms, etc. It's a great blend of traditional skills and contemporary design. Kindly find enclosed press release and few photographs. We would appreciate if you can feature the same. Also keep us updated on decor and interiors." This video was brought to you by the SMEtimes.com. For more information, please follow the link below the video.